What's up, JDLians? Welcome back to another episode of JDL Raw. That's right, Raw. This is where I get to just kind of give y'all the real deal on what I'm thinking that day or what I've been thinking that week and etc., without talking about specific products. I do it like this because, my personal thoughts have nothing to do with whatever brand I'm representing at that point. And when I say whatever brand I'm representing at that point, it kind of segues into sponsored reviews, paid reviews, and all this, whatnot. The whole YouTube review game, it's a fickle beast, man. And I'll tell you why. It's because this shit's expensive, man. Let me see here. What do I got? Hey, this monitor. Okay, this monitor was actually a sponsored video. So BenQ decided to, actually I asked BenQ. They didn't seek me out and say, hey, review this monitor. This monitor at the time of the video was like $800, right? I was like, man, I need a new monitor, but I ain't willing to drop that kind of cheddar for it. So I reached out to BenQ and I said, hey, think I could put this monitor on my channel and make a video for you guys? And it was like, yeah, all right, we'll see what happens. So they send out the monitor, I make a video, and that's it. That's how that worked for me in my case. Okay, so now I got this $800 monitor, and that was actually a sponsored video. They didn't pay me anything monetary. They just said, hey, here's this monitor, you do what you do. And they didn't give me no special parameters or nothing. And I'll be honest with you, that is like 99% of what I'm not going to speak for anybody else's channel. I don't know how people are out there conducting business. If you got some ways I can make more money on this, let me know, because I'm open ears to a lot of things, except compromising my integrity. And that's where I left off before I digressed a second ago. So my integrity is big to me, man. Like, that's all you really got, dude. You got, your health, you got your family, and you got your integrity. And what that means to me is, and this comes from being in the Marine Corps, man, doing the right thing when nobody else is watching. That's what we were taught integrity really means. I don't care what the textbook definition is. What it means to me as a Marine is doing the right thing when nobody's watching. Can you sleep at night after what you did that day? And yeah, I sleep pretty damn good. So when companies send me things like BenQ but I got to digress again. About 98% of the stuff you see on this channel, I didn't buy, man. I mean, seriously, do you think I would really want to spend all of my money on all of these headphones? I would not live in this house. I like my house. I like my car, and I like the vacations I take. I wouldn't have money for none of that stuff if I spent it buying headphones to put on this channel. This channel ain't bringing in that much bread, for me to buy all these headphones and maintain my lifestyle. Y'all got me jacked up. But here's the thing. Yeah, that's a sponsored video. Now, once again, I'm not going to speak for every other channel. I'm just speaking on myself. When I do a video, when a company sends me an email and says, hey, we would like for you to do a dedicated video on, I don't know, this remote right here. I don't have any headphones close by. On this remote right here, could you do that for us, please? That's generally what the email says. We'll send you the remote and you do a dedicated video on it. That's it. They don't ever offer me no money. If I say, hey, I'll do it, but you got to pay me, a lot of times they turn coat and run the other way because they are not really trying to pay nobody. They really do think, I'm serious, man, especially these budget companies, they really do think that this remote impacts my life so much that they don't need to pay me a monetary amount. And that's cool, okay? Because, hell, I might need a remote. But what I don't need is another set of headphones because I got plenty, okay? So I just say, yeah, I'll do it. And I might, give the headphones as a gift or to a family member or something or a friend or, sell it somewhere. I got a garage sale coming up and it's going to be on and popping in my driveway. So yeah, I make money off the headphones that way at the end. Or, sometimes I just keep them for myself, man, or I keep them around for, other videos with comparisons and stuff. But that's my payment. So if that's a sponsored video, if that's payment, fine, so be it. I can definitely admit to that because that is the truth. But rarely ever do they offer money. Now, when they do offer money, in the past, what I have gotten is, hey, we want to pay you, I don't know, 50, 100, $200 to say this. Okay, they might give me some bullet points, or they might want me to script something out, and then they want like me to send the video to them the day before I release it so they can approve it. And I kick that so fast. I'm like, man, you ain't finna run my channel like that. Get the hell out of here, man. I'll make 50 bucks just by, putting the video up and talking about how you did me raggedy. Like, I don't do that. Now, okay, well, let me retract that statement. If a company wants me to, showcase a few bullet points, like, maybe the battery life or the call quality or something like that, I'll speak on it because, yeah, you guys want to know that kind of stuff. But if they want me to say some absurd stuff like this is the best ever in life and yada, 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 I'm not doing that trash, man. Because, well, I don't know. If I actually feel that way and it just happens naturally, I'll say it. I've said it before. But if a company wants to pay me to say it, I'm not going to do that, dude. And, it's just not part of my channel, man. It's not what I do here. I showcase. I don't review. And if I was going to accept some money for something, which I will take money. Don't get it twisted. I ain't stupid. I will take the bag, okay? But if I ever do that, it's going to be a showcase. I always showcase products on this channel. What I do here is showcasing. It is not a review channel. I don't know how much I got to stress that, man. It is infotainment and showcases. There's a new product out. It's called the Awesome Remote. And this is what it does. It's got all these buttons and this is what it does. And it works. That's what I do on this channel. I don't go critical into, how many resistors or, I don't read this FCC stuff on the back. I don't do that here. So yes, other channels will do that. And if they're getting paid to say what they're saying, fine, so be it. Let them make their money, man. You as a consumer should be smart enough to not just trust one person's word or one channel's word. And by the time you get to me on something, then you see, okay, I've heard, the specs. I've heard the critical part of this product. Now let me go to JDL channel to see if this is really going to be like a real world / like unbiased person / like everyday usage kind of thing. Like sometimes, tech reviewers can get real technical, man. Real technical about stuff that just doesn't really matter. Like, and it doesn't even translate in the real world. So that's why I showcase, man. There's, like, when we talk about headphones, I've in the past when I actually used to watch headphone videos, I don't watch them anymore. So, sorry to all my friends out there who do the same type of videos I do with headphones and stuff. I don't watch your videos, dude. It is not because I don't like you or that I think your videos ain't good or nothing like that. It's because, think of it this way. If I worked at like, I don't know, Papa John's Pizza, and I worked a 10-hour shift at Papa John's Pizza, come on, man. You think I'm going to want to go to like Pizza Hut and eat some pizza for dinner? Hell no, man. I'm going to McDonald's. I want a burger. You know what I'm saying? So I don't watch, audio videos for that reason. Like, I work in that part. I don't want to eat it after I'm off work. I hope that makes sense. So I don't watch those kind of videos. My YouTube feed is full of other stuff. Trust me, it's got a lot in it, but it ain't audio stuff. But what I was saying was, people get real technical in their videos, right? And that's cool, because if that's what you're looking for, so be it. But at the end of the day, the average consumer is really just looking for, this is my camera remote. Let me quit jacking with it before I actually stop the recording. But people are looking for everyday usage. Is the bass thumping? Like, does it sound pretty good? Am I going to like this? You know what I mean? Like, that's what the average consumer is looking for. If for some reason, there's a lot of people out there who get caught up in all these tech specs and stuff that really just don't even translate or don't matter at the end of the day. So that's why I showcase. And are they sponsored? Yeah. Yeah, they are sponsored in a sense that I get these products in here to showcase. The companies send me stuff, and if I look at it and I say, well, this will get a lot of views, or this looks like a product I would actually purchase if I was looking for something, I'll go ahead and put it on the channel. If it looks like trash from the email, I just delete the email. Most of the time, I don't even respond back. Just so yeah, that's how I do my business, man. But the reason why I brought up this video was because there's a comment that this guy left. He was respectful with his comment, and I appreciate you for understanding what a review channel is versus a showcase channel. He understands the process. He told me that I don't know where this came from. Somebody find this because I want to know, because I want to be involved. There's some company is giving $8,000 per 200 units sold, to YouTubers. Like if I do a video and 200 unit gets sold off of the video, they're going to send me a check for $8,000. Sign me up, dude. Sign me up. I'm ready. So look, companies, if you're looking at this, dude, and you got 8 G's to send my way after 200 units or so, oh man, yes, I'm ready for that. So I got a lot to say about that. And here it is, man. First of all, I ain't got it like that. I'm not doing those kind of numbers where companies willing to offer me $8,000 to do a video, and if 200 units are sold, they give me $8,000. I ain't got it like that. Second of all, don't believe everything you see on the internet. Negative news travels really fast. Most YouTubers don't have that kind of offer. If I could be wrong, man, I don't know about everybody else's pockets. I know about mine. I ain't getting those kind of offers, but it just sounds absurd. It really does sound absurd. If you work the numbers on this, man, $8,000 per every 200 units sold to, a bunch of YouTubers, or from a bunch of YouTubers. If you extrapolate that over maybe 20 YouTubers, that's a lot of bread, man. That's a lot of bread, and I could probably send the company into bankruptcy. I mean, it's kind of a ridiculous thing. So I don't know where that came from, but if it does exist or something like it, let me know. Because you can, take money and do a video and maintain your integrity. I mean, think about this. If you're trying to if you got paid to say some stuff, and I'm speaking to YouTubers right now, if you might be watching this, if you get paid to say some stuff, man, it's a commercial. That's exactly what it is. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's not a review. It is a freaking commercial. Let the people know. Somehow or another say, look, this is a paid review or a paid video, paid partnership, or it's a freaking commercial. Don't try to pass that crap off as a review. You're going to lose, you're going to lose so much face with your audience, man. You start doing stuff like that. I don't do stuff like that. I just, I'm just me. And as soon as companies want to start scripting me like that, I don't know if I'm going to want to do YouTube anymore anyways, because, dude, you see me, dude. I am very unscripted. You can't tame a rhinoceros like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm very unscripted. Like, nothing I say, it materializes up here and comes out through this way. There's no filter, really. It just comes out, dude. So I don't like scripts. And I don't like being told what to say. So I usually say no to that stuff. But if they're going to pay me a bag like that, I'll do it. But you'll definitely know it's a paid partnership, man. And when it comes to like reviews or videos and stuff like that, I don't try to sway you in one way or the other, man. I just tell you how I feel, like how I feel about a product. And if you can put yourself in my shoes and you identify with me, yes, that might influence you to want to buy the product, because you say, man, you know what? Me and that guy have a lot in common. He's a lot like me. So if he likes it, I'm probably going to like it. And in most cases, that works out. Some cases, it doesn't. So when it doesn't, you can't be upset, man. At the end of the day, nobody told you to pull out your wallet or swipe your card and buy that stuff. I know at least I didn't. Yeah, I mean, you're responsible for your own purchases, man. And even when you do get a product that you just don't like, send it back or take it back to the store. Like, there's usually every store or every selling agency usually has a 14-day to 30-day return policy. It might be a pain in the ass to return it, but you can still return it. And that's it. Dude, YouTube is a fickle beast, man. This whole review and showcase stuff. Oh, the last thing I wanted to say about this $8,000 myth. There's a channel There's one channel, me and my boy DVZ and Media talk about him a lot, because not in a bad way. We just mention him a lot because dude's got it, man. Dude is doing big numbers. His channel is so widespread and is so popular that companies are willing to send him expensive stuff, man. They'll just send it to him in droves, right? Just for him to unbox it and show it to you for 10 seconds and then toss to the side and pick up the next item that has nothing to do with that item, the next item, and show it to you. They will send him that. Chances are they're not paying for it. They're just sending it. And they just want to be seen on that channel because they know it's going to get hundreds of thousands of views. All he does is well, that's not all he does, but in certain videos, he'll just have a mound of Amazon boxes. And he just, hey, this is what this is, and it's cool. Next, this is what this is, and it's cool too. Next, companies, he has built his channel up, his brand up. He's built it up. He's worked that hard to where 10 seconds on his channel is worth the company just saying, hey, here, just put your face next to it and do your thing, bro. You can't hate on that, man. That shit. That's what I'm working for. That's why I'm doing all this right here, man. So I can do that. I want companies to see me and say, you know what? I need that guy's face, that energy next to my product. Okay. So with that being said, let's transition into what I said on Twitter yesterday, which was there's a difference between YouTube reviewers and showcasers, and don't quote me on this, it's my tweet. Go check the tweet. There's a difference between YouTube videos or review videos and influencing. I showcase on YouTube, I influence on Instagram. It is true. It's exactly what I do. I don't try to influence you in one way or the other to buy a product. If I really like it, it shows in my energy because, I mean, I'm excited about it. A lot of things, but when I get really excited, it really shows. I can't hold it back, man. Maybe that does influence you, but it ain't on purpose, I promise. It's just my raw energy and reaction. But I'm really just showcasing to you what this product is, what it does, and is it good for a consumer? All right, there you go. On Instagram, however, I have changed my my Instagram up to be more, I don't know what you want to call it, to be more aesthetically pleasing. Let's just say that it's not a bunch of random stuff. You know, it's not really even a whole bunch of my personal life. I've really designed it to align with, you know, certain companies in the influencer aspect to where I'm using, you know, certain products in certain scenarios, and it's that influencer style of approach. Okay. So, hey, I showcase on YouTube, I influence on Instagram. So if you want to be influenced to buy something, go to my Instagram. Stop watching my YouTube videos. Because that's not what that's for. Infotainment is what you're getting from my YouTube videos. It's going to be a little bit of information, a whole lot of entertainment. And, you know, yeah, just take it from there. If you want to be influenced, go to Instagram. I influence the hell out of you. But yeah, man, this whole paid reviews thing, we all do paid reviews if that's the case. If getting free stuff, you know, just so, you know, companies can have some exposure, we're all doing it. Some of us are getting paid, and I applaud those people. As long as you're doing it with integrity, that's all right with me. But don't try to pass that stuff off as a real honest review, because it's not. And, you know, some people would say if you're getting sent a free product, it's not exactly honest. But in my opinion, for me, it is, because I've gotten some pretty crappy products on this channel, and I've told you. and this is why I feel comfortable telling you. And a lot of people think like, well, if you get something crappy, you don't want to say it's crappy because, you know, that hurts your chances of that company sending you something else. Yeah, but if they sent you something crappy, chances are they're going to send you some more. They're going to want to see some more crappy stuff. So I don't care about my relationship with that company, man. I really don't. I really don't. Because at the end of the day, I'm still going to be here, and that company's still going to be here. There's tons more companies. Like, I know for a fact, just go down to my comment section, that there are tons of headphones and speakers. How do I know this? Because every time I put up a video about one, somebody in the comments more than once will say, hey, well, what about this one? There's always something. Okay. So not worried about that, man. That does not affect my opinion at all, whether a company's going to send me something else. So yeah, I don't do that. If a company sends me something, yeah, it was free, but you still get my raw opinion. And if it's not good, like if the whole product is trash, hopefully I filtered it out and didn't even make a video out of it. But if it ends up being trashed, I'll tell you it's trash. There's a handful of videos out there where I'm just not friendly to a product. But then there are some products out there that are good. It's just that there's, various elements of the product I just don't like. I'll mention that too. Like, it's okay to say you don't like something about a product. And just because I get a product in here where I absolutely love it and I'm willing to just forego some of its downfalls, like, let's say if some headphones came in here and they were freaking spectacular, man. The bass was hard hitting, like everything was just awesome, but it had like 2-hour battery life. I would be like, man, these headphones are amazing, but the battery's only two hours. That sucks. But I think I'm willing to deal with it because that 2 hours gonna be banging, baby. That's what I would say. I mean, if you think about it, the Parrot Zig 2s that I have up there, when we talk about battery life, it has an 8-hour battery life with the removable battery. And I still tell you guys that those are the best headphones like ever. Like the sound that comes out of those headphones, yes, it's worth the sacrifice of 8 hours. They're very outdated. They don't have USB-C. They got that 8-hour battery, but it's removable. But that's a whole pain in the ass. But that experience during that 8 hours is going to be amazing. So yeah, that's my take on that, man. That's JDL Raw. And I've rambled for, what is this, 22 minutes, man. So if y'all still here at the end of 22 minutes, God bless you. God bless you for sticking around listening to me rant about this stuff. But it's just, this whole, video YouTube review / showcase thing, influencer stuff, it's a fickle beast, man. There's going to be people hating on this side, people cheering you on this side. And, we're just in the middle of it, just trying to do life. You know what I'm saying? Just like everybody else. This is our way of making a living. You got your way of making a living. But that doesn't mean I'm going to compromise my integrity. That's just not who I am, man. But either way, I ain't no expert in this kind of stuff. I'm just making videos, man. And this one's a raw one. I got to get out of here, man. Y'all go find something else to do. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you were here?